once you figure out where you want to mount your fuse block, let's go ahead and mount it up. I'm going to mount mine right here, and I already got my power wire already pre-cut to go to the battery. So let's go ahead and start on that. I'm going to use some 3M double-sided sticky tape to hold that fuse box down. Alright, now that you got your fuse block in, you're going to go ahead and run your power wire. I've seen people run it all the way across their firewall and motors to the driver's side of the vehicle, and there's a grommet down in here that you can punch through. Everyone's putting their smaller power wire through there, but if you come on this side of the vehicle, you can see that there is a nice large opening down in here. That big hole right there is perfect size for some aught gauge. That hole comes out. That hole is going to come out in here. Okay, now that hole for the power wire is going to be right in here. Okay, so where I'm going to have the power wire come in the vehicle at, some of you may not like it. I don't care. You can go ahead and leave your comments. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to head and go and put it in this grommet for the door right here, for the door grommet. Easy, simple, and to get this panel off, this kick panel down here on the floor. Okay, to gain access to all that, you're going to want to start by taking this metal piece off right here. It pries off pretty easily. I just started kind of in the center prying on it, and it just popped off. It's got these 4 or 5 clips on there. That was pretty easy. And then this piece here is going to have 1 screw on the inside in here, and then the 3 screws that hold it down right here, 1, 2, and 3. And then this piece will come out, and you'll have plenty of access to run this aught gauge wire through here. So that panel's off now. Alright, now that panel's off, you have plenty of room to access it. Right, and here's what I'm talking about. There's only a thin wire going through there, and we're going to feed a whole lot of aught gauge in there. It's going to come out right there and feed up through in and out. In order to feed it through there, attach it to this small wire right here that I pre-fed. Now I'm just going to pull the other wire and hopefully it feeds through. Give it a little bit of help right through this garment right here. It's a bit tight. Alright. You see it's fed through there, coming up and in there. I got it coming out right here. Okay, I got most of it ran through. I only need a couple more inches, and I'll pull this wire off and attach it to the fuse block. Okay, to go ahead and ensure that nobody sees a big bulky 0 gauge wire, I just covered up about 8 inches of it with some black electrical tape. And that will be the part that shines the door right there. Alright, so this is what the 0 gauge looks like up front. Got it wired down under here just for some looks. I have not hooked it up to the fuse box yet, obviously. And over here in the door area, yeah, you can still see the red wire there, but down here you cannot see the red wire anymore. And when you shut the door, you certainly cannot see a red wire. Alright, this part's pretty straightforward and easy. You're going to run it from here all the way to the back. room for it down in here. So just tuck it down in there. Go to the back seat. Alright, now that's the back panel for the back door. Go ahead at the bottom, start prying it gently with some force. It's about as far as I need to get it open for right now. This one does the same thing, just kind of pop it up. Oh, no, this one has a screw on it. Alright, now that this carpet's all, now that you got all these panels loose and you can pull the carpet up, just slide the power wire underneath there. Once you've got your power wire slid all underneath that, let's go ahead and try and put that carpet back the best you can. Carpet just kind of slides back into place, so it was pretty easy. It's looking nice and clean. Alright, this is the back seat area where it goes up and over the back seat and the hump. That should be a pretty straightforward piece to put in. The reason why I'm running the power to the very, very back instead of right here is because I'm running a second battery, and that'll be in the very back. Oh, that almost come on. Tucked in there the best you can. Looks like this CD changer is going to have to come off. I already pulled this plastic cover off. That was pretty easy. To remove that plastic cover, open it up and you'll see 4 screws at the top. Undo those and then just pull up from the bottom and it will slide out. Do have to take that out, and this loosens up real good afterwards. There we go. Alright, this is the passenger side rear compartment. This is where I'm going to have my second battery, and where I'm going to ground it off is going to be inside that panel right behind where the CD changer was mounted. Okay, the CD changer is mounted on those 4 bolts there. You can come in here, you can see them, see where my ground wire is at. I'm going to grind that down real good and reattach everything, and that will be where my ground location is. Go ahead and leave some comments on what you think on this ground location. ground down nice and clean. Go ahead and attach this ground here. It's going to be nice. Alright, now just start buttoning everything back up the way you took it apart. Tight now. Okay, now I'm going to leave this part of the panel loose because I'm going to run my power wire for the amps back down over around here underneath the seat. Put this part back on. Okay, now that I have power going to my second battery, I'm going to start feeding that up and over the seat back up to over here where my amps are going to be at. Alright, now I got the power wire ran, hot gauge, all the way. Put this panel back on up front here. And we're done. Put these two panels back on up here and we're done.